On their last morning together, Colin awoke from a fitful sleep to the sound of running water. It was a pleasant white noise of childhood creeks. He lingered in bed, knowing on some gut level that this meant catastrophe. Meg shattered the illusion as she sloshed in from the hallway and shook him to rough consciousness. He slid from the bed into a deep puddle of warm water on the hardwood floor, fighting the primal urge to retreat back to the safety of bed and ignorance. Meg urged Colin to call the plumber, but he saw it as defeat. Instead, he rushed to the garage for his tools. On the way, he slipped. Hearing Meg's cry, Colin quickly grabbed his tools and hurried back up the flooded stairway to help her with a leak in the master bathroom. Despite his efforts, his refusal to call a professional frustrated Meg, and she left him to manage the crisis alone. It took Colin an hour to finally shut off the faucet, but he soon discovered multiple leaks upstairs, complicating the situation further. Trying to cope, Colin ordered pizza and turned to whiskey. Despite cutting off the water, he heard a persistent drip from within a wall. He felt the walls with his hands until he found a dripping sound inside a wall near the bathroom. The drip intensified to a crashing noise, like a drumbeat of decay inside his house. Enraged by the new leak, Colin attacked the wall, feeling a thrill in the simple notion that he was hurting the house. Inside was a nightmarish tangle of pipes that defied physics. He dismissed the absurd thought that the house had cancer. Colin slid his hand and then his body into the gap, startled by the sudden heat. Instead of the guest bathroom, he discovered a long, dark hallway, flooded with black water, its walls covered with familiar wallpaper. Overwhelmed, he waded into the murky depths. A stifled sob caught in his throat. He wanted to explore further, but decided to retrieve more tools. When he turned around, his heart seized. His exit was gone. At the end of the hallway, a faint glow emerged, revealing a monstrous mouth of broken tiles and mildewed carpet. It devoured Colin, merging his consciousness with the house. Through its walls. One day, the house pulls him to a window. The house didn't always let him look outside. It must have wanted him to see this. He sees Meg, changed and older, but achingly familiar. His silent screams go unheard as she disappears behind a for sale sign, leaving him forever trapped, a prisoner of his stubborn pride. The house laughed, a chuckle of rumbling foundation and squealing iron. He tried not to look, but he had no choice. The house took hold of his gaze and he met its eye. Colin